In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the 4-bead CRAW tool. To get started, we're going to thread our needle and we're going to bring our thread next to the tool. Now you can hold this with your thumb while you get started, or I'm going to actually add a little bit of piece of tape to keep that down. And the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to go through one of the fake beads. And we're going to pick up three pink beads, go back through the fake bead, and this is the same CRAW step that you're going to use for the remainder of the piece. And then you go through the next bead, and then you'll pick up 2, and you'll go through the last bead and the next fake and the same fake bead. Now we go through the next one, and we pick up 2 more, and we go through the last bead and the fake bead. Now at this point, regular cross stitching, you would go through this bead. I'm going to go a little different. I happen to like going up this bead, so we're going to go up the one we just did instead. Now the reason I want to do this is because when we come around, we only have to go through this bead once in order to get back up to the top. So we're going to add our single bead, and we go down on the opposite side through the fake bead, and it makes it a little easier to take off. And then we'll go back up this one, and it's also one less step. If you count out the number of beads you go through, if you go the other way, it's 7. This one is 6. And then you go round. I'm going to do 2 at a time. So we're going to connect these 4, the 4 top beads, which will be your bottom platform for your next row. And I'm going to pick up the next 2. Now I want to connect this area here, because when I'm going to take these bottom rows off, when I take the tool off, so I want to make sure I have a good connection here, so that when I put the next row on and this becomes my end, it won't unravel. So we're going to do 3, just like regular CRAW, through the bead we just came out of, go through the next one, and then we're going to do 2. We go through the last bead and the one we just went through, and we go through the next one, and then we're going to do 2 more, and we're going to repeat that through the green one, and then through the pink one, the last one, and the next. And here we are again. So instead of going through here, I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to pick up 1. I'm going to come down, around, and then go back up. Now I have to connect these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do 2 at a time again. 2. 2. And I just prefer to complete the circle. And 1. Now, normally you'd leave the tool on until you had a really good something to hold here, do a few more rows, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to take it off now so I can show you how to take it off. So we're going to remove our tape, and we're going to just wiggle this slightly. You see the thread starting to loosen, and we want to take this bottom thread out, and it'll probably be this one. Yes, another bottom. Whoops, that bead just popped off. Now this has to be one going up. So there we go. 1, and the last one. And what you're left with then, oh, this one has to come off. So what you're left with is the 4 bead platform that I mentioned you should connect all of the 4 beads. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe.